What is going on, you guys? We have to do a test of this audio because I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. My audio was messing up earlier. So let me know when you hop on live if you guys can hear me. Let me know where you are tuning in from, and we will get started in just a moment. Listen, we're going to talk some exciting stuff tonight. It's not going to be very long. This will be about 5 or 6 minutes. But I just want to walk you through because I've had a couple of people tell me that they want to buy the Maluma NFT, but they don't know how. So I'm going to give it just a moment. I'm going to go on mute for just a second, get a sip of water, and we are going to get this thing started. All right, you guys, so let's get right into this thing. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Francis. I live in Indianapolis, Indiana. And tonight, I'm a mom. You might hear my toddler, like I'm a mom for real. So you might hear her in the background. But tonight, I want to go ahead and walk you guys through. We've been talking NFTs in the space of crypto, and I might have an echo, but we're going to have to roll with it for tonight, and we will fix it on the next go round. But I have been talking a lot of crypto stuff over the last couple months, you guys, and it's for a reason. There's a lot of things happening with our economy in general, but when you look at the space of cryptocurrency, we got to understand that there are wealth indicators all around us, okay? And I want you to think about some of these things, right? I want you to think about how the natural evolution of money has been writing checks, right? I mean, we can go all the way back to the old barter system, but let's start with checks, right? A lot of people remember checks. We went from writing checks to online banking to using debit cards, mobile apps, the debit card with the chip. And now people are exchanging money without any physical exchange of money from hand to hand, right? If you use Venmo, Cash App, all the things, you will understand that everything is already digital, whether we want to admit it or not. And so NFTs has been a really big topic of conversation. If you're on here, you're like, Francis, what the heck is an NFT? I'm going to explain that in just 1 second. So let me make sure that this screen is working, because I'm going to end up sharing my screen and actually showing you guys what it looks like to buy the Maluma one, because that's one that I've been talking about. I'm really excited about it, aside from Derek Jeter, of course. But you guys, okay, so if you're wondering, what is an NFT? NFT stands for non-fungible token. Maybe you're still on here and you're like, okay, that did not mean anything to me. That simply is, I want you to think about what a fungible token is, right? So if I exchange Bitcoin, right, what am I going to get in return, right? Bitcoin, essentially. I can exchange Bitcoin for Bitcoin. With NFTs, non-fungible basically means it is unique. It is not replaceable. So when we think about the importance of it, it's important for a lot of reasons, you guys, and we're not going to dive into all of those. It's important on the side as an investor, right? A collector. It's important on the side as a seller, right? As the creator. And NFTs can be anything from artwork, music, so many different things. And so it's a popular topic of conversation because a lot of investors are really looking at NFT like, man, this is a way that you can not only support who the creator is, but actually be able to benefit from an investment standpoint if you understand the space of NFT. Lately, some hot topics with NFTs was Tory Lanez with his music. He dropped 100 albums, but as an NFT, he literally went platinum in like 57 seconds. And so it's a world that you're going to have to understand, okay? So let's fast forward. Let's get to what we really came here for, which is the Maluma NFT, okay? So especially for my Latin community, if you're on here, you're like, I want to know how to do this, but you need to explain this to me in Spanish. Don't worry, I'm working on my crypto Spanish. But the easiest way that I can tell you is to drop your comment, and NFTs, for anybody who speaks Spanish, are still really important. So tienes que aprender, okay? And so if I have to do a version of this in Spanish, I will, you guys. But NFTs are just, man, they're booming right now. And you got to know, like, which ones are ones that I should look at, you know, which ones are kind of like, eh. And so I'm just really grateful to be plugged into the people that are breaking all this stuff down. So let's get right into it. Let me share my screen because we're going to go through and get or show you where to get a Maluma NFT. So let me know in the comments. Like I said, if you guys have a question, I will be sure to answer that. So let me share my screen. I told y'all might hear my little, hey, Amara. Here. All right, you guys. So let's get to it. Make sure that I can share my screen. All right, so let's get to it. I'm going to give it just a moment so that you guys can make sure that you are seeing my screen. Drop a 1 in the comments if you are able to see this screen share. Give it just a second. All right, perfect. What's up, April? I see you, beautiful. I couldn't see who was on here. That was breaking my heart. All right, you guys. So the Maluma NFT is going to be on ethernity.io. ETHERNITY. I'm going to go in the comments and drop that right now. Hey, Amara. Y'all, it's real around here with the kids, okay? Do you want to come up here? Well, you guys get a dose of Amara tonight. All right, so I dropped that in the comments, all right? And I'm already logged into my account. So when you first come here, you're gonna have to sign up for one. And it's actually, hey, what's going on? Sit down. It's actually a really simple process. It'll be at the top right-hand side. You'll be able to go ahead and set up an account, okay? So after you do that, you're going to have to connect a wallet. This is why you have to get educated in the space of NFTs. Make sure you know how to use a lot of these wallets. I did the most simple thing possible, was to connect my MetaMask wallet to this, because the thing about the platforms that you're using, there could be a little bit of a fee when you go purchase, a network fee. And so you want to make sure that all that's taken care of. So I just connected MetaMask. I made sure that I had some Ethereum on there so that I could take care of any small fee that I was going to have to pay, okay, for the network. So when you're in here, you're going to go right over to where it says Marketplace, okay, you guys? There is a new NFT, ma'am. She's shaking macaroni. There is a new NFT that actually launched today, you guys. I don't know if it was today, maybe it was yesterday, but it's the Dak Prescott NFT. This dropped recently, so that's on here as well. But let's find the Maluma ones, okay, you guys? Here they are, and they are so amazing. Like, there are different ones, but let's start right with the one that costs the least amount. That way you can see what that looks like. Or actually, I really like this one right here, the one that says Poppy Jewels. But let's take a look. So you would click on whichever NFT you're interested in, okay? So because these already sold live, this is what you guys got to understand about timing too with NFTs. If you want to be the one purchasing it, right? Whether that's you really like the artist or you really like the music, what you need to know is that it's important to buy them when they first drop, you guys, because you get the opportunity to buy it at whatever the artist is selling it for, as opposed to the secondary marketplace. What does that mean? that means you still have an opportunity to buy one. Now you're buying it from someone who originally bought it, and because of the value, you guys, they can sell it for more money, okay? And I'm gonna actually get on here and show you Derek Jeter's so you can understand what I mean, but I can also show you on here, okay? So you're gonna be right here. Amari, you have to have a seat or you have to get down. All right, so let's say you want one of these. Well, you're gonna take a look at how much these cost, okay? So you can see down here, the price is listed in Ethereum, but it tells you the US dollar off to the right. So obviously, if you're looking to buy one for the least amount that it's selling for, you can go and scroll through here. Let's see. So far, the cheapest that I see this reselling at, and this one actually sold for $150, I believe. So look at the return on your investment if you would have bought this initially when it dropped. As an investor, right, as a collector, you can now turn around because it's valuable and resell it on the marketplace. So if I bought this for $150, look at this return on my investment. This the cheapest so far. I'm going to keep scrolling, but the cheapest so far is $500, and only 1,000 of these dropped. Okay, you guys, that's also something important to know. How many of that specific NFT were dropped? Okay, so you can keep scrolling. Let's see. Well, there's a cheaper one here for $444.62. This owner right here was smart. They bought multiple, and now they get to get a return on their investment. Whoever MOR077 is, they were brilliant because now they can turn around and resell their copies. Look at $444.62. And if I only pay $150 for this, that's a come up, okay, right? Like that's a good investment. Look at this. So far, I think 400 is the cheapest. So now we got down. Oh no, wait, there's one for 266.84, okay? So if you wanted a copy of this NFT, you could simply click on it, okay? And it's gonna show you what it is. Like, look how dope this piece of art is. And then over here to the right, it explains to you the importance of this NFT and why Maluma thought it was a great idea to launch this piece of art, okay? So it says, you know, precious jewels come together to construct Maluma's face. The jewels are created utilizing a custom gradient. Like there's more to this than just a cool piece of art, you guys, right? The surface of the face features larger rocks, allowing Maluma's face to preserve its likeness. As we get closer to the center of the face, the fractured pieces reduce their size to allow for more detail. Like this is just dope, right? You can watch the video play. And then if you wanted to buy this, you could simply go right here and hit buy now, okay? And if you wanted to buy this, you have a couple of different options. So this is really important to know. So let me go show you this, for example, right? You can go ahead and pay, right, with what's in your wallet. So if I wanted to buy this, I could add more money to my wallet and buy it through here. Or there's actually a way that you can link your debit card. So if you're going through and you're going to go buy one, let me know and I can help you with that part. It's going to take a while to show you live. So feel free to inbox me. I'll help you out. But that's it, you guys. That's it. And you will officially be an NFT owner. You'll get an email that says claim your NFT here. You have to make sure that wherever you're sending it to, again, that you have some money in that wallet because of the Ethereum network fees. And I want to show you guys a quick tip on here on coingecko.com about network fees with Ethereum, the gas fees, right? So if you wanted to see when is a better time to do anything on Ethereum's network, you guys, up on CoinGecko, okay, you can see right here, if you guys can see this, I'm going to try to highlight this, right? You see this says ETH gas 48. Does everyone see that? Can you drop a 2 in the comments if you can see where I'm talking about right here, where it says ETH gas? I tried to highlight it, but I'm not sure if you're able to see this. But it's right under the menu right here. It says ETH gas, right? Whenever this number is 40 or below, that is the best time to do transactions on the network. Why, you guys? Because the fees are way lower. Sometimes you'll see this number at 200, 257. And maybe it doesn't make sense to you, but that's why education is important, because think about the difference in fees that you would pay if you were to do something on the network right now where it says 48 for the gas fees, as opposed to if it said 259, right? Like, think about the difference in fees. It could be drastic. And that could be, as an investor, money that could sit in your portfolio, or, just do something else that's useful with that. So just pay attention for that. But hopefully that was helpful. You guys, I want to give you one last example, just as a really quick bonus, with the Derek Jeter NFTs, okay? Derek Jeter, that's one of my favorite MLB players. We're not even going to talk about this, okay? So if you were to go to DraftKings and you click on the part that says Marketplace, you guys, right? You would be on here. By the way, selfless plug, you guys, tomorrow Tony Hawk is dropping an NFT, okay? So if you're a Tony Hawk fan, or you just want to start investing, his NFTs start as low as $12, okay? So feel free to come on here tomorrow. The drop is at 3 p.m. Eastern. This is all Eastern time. But I want to show you guys an example of how powerful this is, okay? Derek Jeter had a series of NFTs that dropped the week of the 6th, okay? And you guys, he's one of my favorite MLB players of all time, okay? So all of his sold out so fast, it was incredible. And I want you to think about this, because this is where we are digitally, right? Did anybody ever collect like baseball cards? If you're a younger generation, maybe Pokemon cards, the holographic ones, all the exclusive ones, okay? This is literally like collectors' baseball cards, okay? So let's go to this marketplace and talk about Derek Jeter, you guys. Derek Jeter, like I said, sold a series of NFTs, right? Some were not signed and some were signed. I'm going to give you a very basic example of the power of this and why you need to be learning the crypto space in general, you guys. Look at this first NFT, right? One of his first NFTs sold for $12, okay? His $12 NFT, the lowest you can buy it for now is $134. That's this one right here that says Carbon Premier. The Platinum Premier sold for $25. The lowest you can get it for right now is $160. You guys, that is an insane return on your investment as an investor if you were able to purchase the $25 Derek Jeter NFT, right? What's up, Mila? And then let's look at the Emerald Premier. The Emerald Premier sold for $50. The minimum you can buy it for, you guys, right now is $215, the minimum. That's a crazy ROI, for real, right? So now the Sapphire Premier sold for $75. The minimum you can get it for is $470 right now. That's a crazy return on your investment, okay? And people are holding on to these too because they know the value of having something that belongs to Derek Jeter, right? And so the Ruby Premier sold for $100, you guys. The minimum that you can purchase it for right now, if you wanted this Derek Jeter NFT, would be $875. That's more than 8 times what you invested initially to purchase it, right? Now let's talk bigger numbers. The $250 NFTs, there's actually 2 sets. 2 sets were $250, the Carbon and the Platinum. Look at this. The minimum you can get either one is $3,300. So my question to you is, would you invest and purchase an NFT that's valuable for $250 if a potential, I'm not promising you anything, you guys, you have to get educated, but if the potential was a minimum of $3,300 that you can turn around and put your NFT back on the market for to another collector who wants this NFT. You guys, it's like trading exclusive baseball cards, right? Now, let's talk some bigger numbers. The Emerald copy that's signed, this one was $500, but look at the minimum that it's reselling for, $6,550. So again, you have to ask yourself, is it worth the investment? Is it worth learning how to position myself. Well, if I could potentially position myself to own an NFT by Derek Jeter, a signed copy at that, like, look how dope this is, right? If you purchase, there's only 21 for sale. Supply and demand, you guys. This is like, that's one of those things that you have to pay attention. What is there a demand for right now? And there's a demand for this NFT that only has 21 copies. And the thing about NFTs, you guys, is that there can only be one owner at a time. That's powerful. So if I paid $500 for this as an investor, as a collector initially, with a potential of turning around and relisting it for another collector who wants access, and I could sell this for a minimum of $6,550, is it worth it? To me, absolutely. Right? Let's talk two last big numbers, Amara. This sapphire version, but the signed copy, sold for $750. Right now, the minimum you can purchase this for is $13,999. So as an owner of a Derek Jeter NFT, is it worth your investment? Absolutely. Now let's talk about the last one that he dropped, which was the $1,500 one. You guys catch this. There was only 12 that were dropped of this signed Ruby one, okay? And we were on here to talk about Maluma, but I couldn't help but bring up Derek Jeter real quick. He dropped 12 of these for $1,500 a piece. And right now, if I wanted one of the 5 that are for sale, there's only 5 for sale. The minimum I'm going to pay right now is $28,500. Again, I'm just giving you real examples on here. I'm not saying that this is what you're going to do if you buy an NFT that really doesn't hold any value. But if I wanted to select this and buy it right now, look at what I'm looking at, $28,500. If I wanted the first edition that dropped, I have to pay $145,000 for that. So my question to you is it worth truly learning? Actually learning. Like, I'm not saying following what your cousin down the block is saying about NFTs. Like, I mean, really just learning and plugging in, because whether people want to admit it or not, you guys, crypto is here and it's not going anywhere. And NFTs are just a segment of what is really available to you in the world of cryptocurrency. So I don't want to hold you guys any longer. This was initially going to be just about Maluma's NFT, but you guys, listen, it is what it is. Like, it's not going anywhere. It's just getting more and more intense because the space is evolving quickly. And so I have to get off of here because at 10 Eastern tonight, we're going to be doing an overview of how do you really plug in and learn the world of cryptocurrency. We're going to be showing all those things. So you can always message me. I'll give you the private link for that. That's at 10. But really, I wanted to go live and show you guys how to go in and, one, purchase that Maluma NFT, but really show you one of the examples of what really is happening in the NFT world. And I showed you, I don't even want to say a small example, but a smaller example of what's really possible. But you've got to get educated. You got to get quality education. And I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be, this is time sensitive. I don't have time to be wondering like, oh, well, wait, so-and-so said this and so-and-so said that. No. I want the source because this is time sensitive. And I understand what just happened with that Derek Jeter NFT. It happened right in front of my eyes in the time span of 4 hours. I kid you not. And so I'm just grateful that I was able to take advantage with a lot of these Tory Lanez, Simone Biles. I got in on Simone Biles as well. Like, these are moments in history that you get to partake in if you're educated, y'all. So I love you guys. Hopefully this was valuable. If it was, tag a friend who's trying to learn NFTs and maybe this will serve them. Or really just let me know if this brought you any value in the comments. And I look forward to bringing you guys a lot more education about crypto and just some value, guys, because it radically just changed my life. It changed the way I think. And it really changed everything about why people absolutely need, I don't care, we can debate this, people need to learn this because you're going to be forced to. And when you are, you're going to be behind, you guys. The financial impact that our country is about to experience, you better get in position. So I love you guys. We'll talk soon. Have an amazing rest of your night. Bye, everyone.